Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you. Today's reading will be taking a look at a no contact, no communication situation or limited contact with you and your person. And we'll take a look at what your person is thinking and feeling about you right here, right now, as this is a timeless reading. So whenever you clicked on this reading, the energy is in that moment. So take a look at these three piles to choose from, or these three decks. We'll take a look at your energy, or do an energy check-in of the connection to make sure the pile is resonating for you before we get into your person's energy. But do use your intuition to lean into whether the pile is resonating or not. So pile one, we have the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Pile two, we have the Shuffle Tarot. And pile number three, we have the Universal Transparent Tarot. All right, so take a look at these. The timestamp will be in the description box, and in the pinned comment, we will tap into your energy or the energy of the connection so that you are resonating before we get into your person's feelings and thoughts. And I will see you at your pick. Hello, my gorgeous. Pick number one, you pick the pile or the tarot deck, the Guardian of the Night Tarot, for your pick. So before we get into taking a look at a no contact situation between you and the person on your mind, we're going to take a look at the energy of the connection, or your energy. We'll ask Spirit so that we can communicate to you whether this is your pile or not before we get into your person's thoughts and feelings right here, right now, in this timeless reading. All right, so Spirit, clear and concise message here for pile number one in regards to their connection with this person. How will they know this is their pile? Please protect me and the viewer as we channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number one. What's going on in this connection? Now, please keep in mind, this could be your energy, your person's energy, crisscrossed. You could be tapping into, I don't know whose energy is what. So it could even be that the energy check would be more fitted for your person and your energy comes through on the main reading. So please use your intuition to crisscross energies, and certainly multiple piles could have multiple energies depending when you're tapping into the timeline. We can have passing, current, and future energies coming through this reading. It is up to you to use your intuition, and then of course no one's feelings about you can determine your self-worth. All right, so let's take a look. So we have Judgment coming in the reverse. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Tower. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. And we'll pull two more. Spirit, for the energy check for pile number one, how will they know this reading is for them? We have the Hierophant in reverse. And we had one card go flying face down. The Ten of Swords. Okay. No contact. Limited to minimal contact. Pile number one. I don't think I'm going to pull any oracles, but I will give you, okay, and death. So, ending, ending. Judgment's also about an ending here. The Tower, which could be the falling apart of a structure that was built here. Okay. So there's actually quite a bit coming through here. The fact that Judgment is in reverse, I feel like there's something here in regards to this connection that is still not making full sense here. Okay, and it's not making full sense because I feel like it's come to an end. And I feel like it feels as though, yeah, it's it's a real ending of sorts here that I feel you guys might have not have experienced in this connection in the past. Because the Ten of Swords would be more of a more of an everyday type changing of energies, where something comes to an end and it is painful, but could certainly be cyclical, where something ends and restarts and that sort of a thing. But the fact that we have the Death card at the bottom, this is like a spiritual release and clearing of old energy. This is definitely an ending, as though energetically this complete shift, transformation of the connection is happening in way of a Tower. So I do think that this ending has come with some sort of a surprise here, how it ended. But I feel like there's something that I feel like it's you that you haven't had closure on, or something that you're not fully accepting or seeing or wanting to acknowledge, that needs to go with the ending. So it could be that you're still amidst kind of a confusing energy here. So there could be a little bit of in denial here. Or it could just be premature here, that you haven't done enough reflection on the ending here, or you haven't allowed yourself to do enough reflection here to review kind of what has happened to this point in order for you to make a decisive decision. Yeah, I feel like you're still confused. You still need to kind of make a decision. Maybe you haven't really sat back and thought about something here. So I feel like you're needing to get kind of clear here. It's almost, I feel as though something's on the back burner here, or that you know you need to do something. Maybe you need to apologize here with this Page of Cups, but you're not sure if you should apologize. So you haven't concluded that you will or won't, but something inside you is saying that maybe you have a little bit of accountability in this separation. Seven of Cups is all about having multiple options here. And the Hierophant in reverse is non-committal energy. Seven of Cups in reverse is kind of like getting more certain, more clear, or yeah, I think there was a need to choose here. Maybe this connection. Choose whether you were wanting to commit to this connection. But I feel like you might feel as though this would result in some sort of a Tower as well. Like you have to release or shake up yourself or your world, or let go of other options here before communicating or opening your heart space to this connection specifically. So I feel as though you're hanging on to the status quo, or maybe things as they are. Yeah, I feel like you're hanging on to things as they are within your own realm here. But the universe is calling you to take a look at something here. And I feel like the ending of this connection was calling for you to go and review things. Like, why are you hanging on? What sort of options, decisions are you making in your life? Are you wanting to open up your heart space here? Are you holding back from opening your heart space here? And I feel like you're kind of sitting idle, not moving, indecisive, allowing things kind of to happen. Yeah, there's a need to go inwards with the Hermit in reverse, a need to reflect, a need to really look at what you want. What option do you want? Like, this could be somebody who wants all their options here. And this is definitely somebody, you know, could be very uncertain because they're not quite sure what to choose. They're a little confused, or they don't want to really pull the trigger. Could be someone, you know, kind of more invested in a fantasy here with these 3 cards, like not seeing clearly, investing in some sort of a fantasy by not committing to truth here, or moving towards what is truthful, and maybe hanging on to a version of what they think is happening here. But I don't feel like this is I don't feel it is the truth or real, or it could be sustainable here in this connection. And I feel like there's a need to come to terms with an ending for what it is. You might be avoiding going inwards here and doing kind of the work to see how are you maybe accountable here or held back. Okay, so this could certainly be your person if it doesn't sound like your energy, but let's take a look at your person right here, right now, in regards to their feelings and their thoughts when it comes to you and this connection. Card go flying here. All right, so the Knight of Swords, the 7 of Cups, now in the upright, same position, 4 of Swords. Okay, Spirit, for pile number 1, your person's thoughts and feelings currently, right now. What are they? 3 of Cups. The Fool in reverse. Okay. Why is this Knight of Swords here, Spirit? We have the King of Swords. Why is this 7 of Cups here? The 5 of Cups. Why is this 4 of Swords here? And we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Why is this 3 of Cups here, Spirit? The Sun in reverse, and then the 6 of Swords in reverse here, clarifying the Fool. Bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Now we are still pulling some Oracle cards as well. We have Make Believe with the number 17. We have Love. And I have one more card here, actually 2 more, and I don't think we have enough space, but I'll pull it either which way here. Clear and concise message for pile number 1. How is pile number 1's person currently thinking or feeling? We have Inoki with a line, number 8. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll get them all in frame once I pull these cards. And one of these, this one, we have Metamorph. Wow. I think a lot of you guys might be resonating. Oopsie, I don't want to get these all mixed. Okay, might be resonating with this being your energy here. Okay, let's see how good this is. Like a glove. All right, so your person, feelings, thoughts, no contact, limited contact. So something about there being heavy fantasy in this connection. Okay, I think your person yeah, like there was something that was maybe a fantasy here about this connection that wasn't really based on reality here. I feel like your person might have been the person who walked away, or at least was calling out there to be more of some sort of solid commitment here, or maybe they had asked you to get certain about what you wanted here, because it was causing a lot of confusion for this person. I feel like this person really wanted to get clear and certain about what was going on here. I think this came with a lot of pain, because I think your person might have had to release some sort of fantasy or idea here about what this connection could be. So I feel like your person here with the line and this metamorph and this Four of Swords really had to go inwards here to take a look at what was important for them. And I feel like they felt blocked from receiving a cup of love here from you, because maybe you had a lot of options here or just weren't prioritizing. So I feel like they felt whatever they needed here in a loving type way never really came, and that potentially you could have been entertaining a third party. Doesn't have to be a person per se, but with the Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups, it's like not choosing them or giving them a cup of love. I feel like this person feels like they were putting up with scraps with their raccoons here. And it's like they know better, or they had to learn a lesson here. A painful lesson, that they're wise here. But I feel like there was true love. So I feel like your person might have been hanging in there in some way, or trying to make believe that things would get better or that things would change here. But I feel like there was a lot of annoyances here over time. I feel that when they were really reflected here on the pain they were feeling, I feel like they understood that they were, that you might have been holding back some sort of happiness from them, or at least happiness was being held back from them because they were not allowing themselves to open themselves up to getting the type of love that they deserve here. Yeah, I feel like your person took a while to get very clear. So potentially this person wasn't sure if they could be all happy without you, but they had to learn to give themselves self-love here. Also feel like this person feels like you might have been a little bit, you know, like disregarding them. Not wanting to kind of take the chance. I feel like this person figured that things would get better over time. So I do feel like you might have been with this person for quite some time. And I feel like this person just felt like nothing really got better, or at least there was no significant change here that would allow things to change for the better. So they might have felt like it was quite stagnant here. So I feel like your person wanted changes. And I also feel like throughout this connection, your person might have been changing. Maybe you were visible about that. And I think what was important here was this person wanted to come together, to work together. But this, I feel as though this person would show up and then get let down or feel very vulnerable or threatened Yeah, I feel like over time, this person would show up willing to be vulnerable or work and engage and invest and cooperate, and they felt like they were walking into a trap. And I think the trap is being let down, or things not ever changing or always being the same, or you constantly choosing not to prioritize or something else here. So I think the painful lesson here is your person seeing that this was holding them back from receiving a cup of love that they could very well just give themselves. Temperance, all about balance, healing. So I feel like there was a level of balance required that never really fully came. Yeah, so I feel your person just kind of up and had enough. So maybe you needed the closure here. Let's see. Get some more about this. So this kind of is more like what has happened. I don't know necessarily see that this is how they're feeling and thinking. So let's see, Spirit, with this no contact, how is pile number one's person feeling and thinking right now? How is pile number one's person feeling or thinking right now? All right, so the moon, temperance in reverse, Pisces, Sagittarius energy, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All right. The Devil, Capricorn energy. We have the Three of Swords, and it is in reverse. The Nine of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So that is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn coming out again. Why is Ace of Pentacles here in reverse? The Knight of Cups now in the upright. What's the Devil here? The Eight of Pentacles. And what is with this Three of Swords in reverse? We have the Empress. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles. How are they feeling right now? Okay, well, I feel like this person doesn't know exactly how to bring about balance or healing within this connection between the two of you guys. Like it's an unknown at this point, because I feel like from what we were seeing before, like I feel like this person might have been kind of sticking to a situation here that didn't seem to ever shift or change. So I feel like this person is like uncertain, like how would they bring balance or healing to this connection? How would things move forward here? So I think they're really stuck on that, like that sort of a thought of them not being able to bring themselves emotional happiness here in this connection. Like it would not bring them emotional happiness to stick to the situation, to commit themselves to this situation. And if they were to open themselves up here to love, they feel like they would have to be offering this cup and put in all this energy, time, and effort, but then be kind of stuck here in a situation that isn't fulfilling, or they don't see how it could be fulfilling for them based on their experience here. So this person is feeling like they need to heal. They're working on healing, coming out of a Three of Swords, which is very painful here, and learning self-love. So I feel like this person is learning how to love themselves, how to take their energy and effort and their cup of love that maybe was being poured into this situation and work on themselves, giving it to themselves in order to heal their heart. So they felt really held back in this connection with this devil energy, or like this connection was unhealthy. There was something toxic about this connection that wasn't allowing there to be a fruitful seed for the future, for planting something practical, because I feel like there's something about fantasy, something that was unrealistic, very imbalanced, wasn't allowing things to heal in this connection, because I feel as though there wasn't two parties kind of contributing here. So I feel like your person is removed physically here. Obviously, I mean, this is no contact, but I mean, maybe where they might have been quite invested with their time and their effort towards this connection and caring for it and making sure it was staying kind of abundant here. I feel like your person is now released, or in the process of releasing this, because it was bringing some imbalance. It's beautiful sunflowers and cherry blossoms. Interesting. We have the key inside the cow. No. Okay, the key is the solution. The answer. Yeah, I feel as though your person is in the process of accepting. I'm almost getting a feeling of them not wanting to see how this made them feel, or how they... I think this person was really trying to find a way to make things work. I think this person might have felt a level of like they pegged a lot of their self-worth here to this connection. So I feel like your person does not want to dwell or invest any energy at all. Like at all, almost in this state of not even now wanting to reflect. Because we were seeing the Four of Swords, which is all about reflection and healing. But I feel like your person is like doesn't even want to see. They're like not even putting their mind there. And I'm almost getting from this Three of Swords, like there's a lot of pain here that your person is also not allowing themselves to feel, so they can grieve fully. It's like it's in the past. They don't even want to look at it, and they're just kind of focusing on themselves without reflecting on what has happened here, because there's so many unknowns here. Slowly working towards releasing. Yeah, I feel like this is a little bit mirrored by your energy with the Judgment in reverse. It's like this person doesn't want to see why it didn't work, or why they might have been invested for as long as they were here, and maybe even their involvement, and how they might have been feeding a dead end type situation here, or an imbalanced situation. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person is just like no longer interested in making themselves available, period, at all. Like they're not in a position here to do anything outside of this kind of focus that they have. I feel they're really focused on putting energy and effort towards their self-love. I feel like this person is maybe in a tower stage here, or I don't think they really want to face the hurt here or their own actions here, because I think there's a lot of questions around. I think there's just a lot of questions, like a lot they don't understand or see or feel that they were privy to or know. There's a lot of illusion here, which brought imbalance. So it's almost like there's no point in thinking or investing energetically if they're not working with a full information or a full deck of cards here. All they know is they were not emotionally fulfilled here, and they might have been pegging their self-worth and the answer to what they wanted here, what they wanted to commit to, invest in, and their self-worth, like I said, to something here that was really imbalanced and not allowing there to be progress unhealthily. So I feel like this person recognizes there's something really unhealthy here that could easily keep them bound. So I think the unhealthiness is still there. It hasn't been resolved. And now what's coming in from Spirit, sorry, this is coming in pieces. I think what's coming in from Spirit is this person recognizes that until there is a recognition or a full understanding of the imbalance and why things couldn't move forward, they don't want to get pulled into something that is unhealthy, that they know they could have been quite loyal to foolishly in some way, because I feel like they feel they put in a lot of themselves into something that wasn't really giving it forward to them, that brought a lot of heartache. But I feel like they're still feeling this devil energy, and I don't think this person wants to get pulled back into. It's almost like if you have an addiction, so you just don't even think about it. That's exactly what I'm feeling here, because if they were, they could easily be pulled back into whatever this situation is. So your person doesn't even want to process their heartache either. It's like, don't look at it and it doesn't exist, and keep kind of moving forward slowly but surely until you're free and escape this sort of thing. So I think your person's not making themselves available. Like, look at this bear's like closing his eyes too, like doesn't want to make themselves available. Yeah, so that's how they're feeling. I think your person is in a state right now of having to be far enough away from this situation in order for them to then reflect back. But I think it's still too fresh. So maybe you guys are just recently in this separation, or this has really impacted this person quite significantly. So I feel like they're still going to have to heal their heartache here. And I feel like they feel they're in the thick of this devil energy. So maybe they just don't even want to communicate with you at all. Because it's easier to just avoid in order for them to get closer to what they need for themselves. Yeah. All right. So, well, this is what I see here for pile number 1. Let me know if this resonated for you guys. If you're drawn to another pile, if this sounds more like your energy, your person could be elsewhere, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous. Pile number 2, you picked the Shuffle Tarot. We're going to take a look at a no contact situation, minimal to zero communication between you and your person, and we're going to see what are their thoughts and feelings right here, right now, currently, about you and the connection in this no contact. But before we get into your person's energy, we're going to take a look at the energy between you and your person in a way that's going to help you to understand whether this is your pile or not. So if this resonates for you, then this will be your pile. But do keep in mind that energy does sometimes crisscross. So the energy check could be intended for your person, and your energy can come through in the back half. Although we do intend this to be something that you will resonate with, so that you can know whether to stay and listen to the back half of the reading. All right, so Spirit, clear and concise message here for pile number 2. How will they know this is about their connection? Please keep in mind, energy is not on one linear timeline, so this could certainly be passing energy, current energy, and future energy, depending on what you've clicked on here to see. use your own intuition over my intuition. And how someone feels about you does not determine your self-worth. Please keep that in mind. All right, so how will pile number 2 know that this is their reading, spirits? What's going on in this connection? All right, we have the Emperor, Aries energy, the Fool, the 3 of Cups. Okay, oh, I almost want to spin the Queen of Cups in reverse. What is this Fool here? With the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And then finally, why is this 3 of Cups here? We have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. Okay. How will you know this is your pile? Well, I think intuitively, you know you're being called to move forward. And I think the moving forward here is towards a greater truth. And I'm getting, for some of you guys, you might have avoided moving forward to a higher, greater truth here for some time. Although I do feel like you are amidst this. So for some of you guys, there's an understanding here that you were supposed to commit to something here, that you had the information here to what you were supposed to commit to, what you're supposed to move towards, and you have not or did not. You might have been really stuck here for some time. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. There goes my email. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Pisces, Aries. So, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Hangman. Yeah, it's like, it's like you were sitting in an energy here of having to get enlightened and understand more information. This is all about our intuition and like that little voice inside us that's telling us, you know, through dreams, kind of where we're supposed to be going or doing here. And this Fool is giving me like getting enlightened here about where we're committing ourselves to with the Hierophant. A greater understanding and awareness here. And the Hangman in reverse is all about a different perspective and getting enlightened. I mean, when it's in the upright, you know, he's released himself maybe of being stuck here, and has been enlightened. The fact that it's still in reverse is like you're still needing more information in regards to how to proceed here, how to risk. Maybe risk committing, how to move forward, how to balance, how to give love here with the Queen of Cups. This is all about also intuition. They're most intuitive kind of cards here in the tarot. Intuitively, where to give love and compassion, where to pour love. How do we move forward? I feel like you have not. Yeah, you have not. And I feel like if you were to, you feel as though it would be very painful. So that's why I think you're spending a lot of time getting very certain and clear. Because if you were to give love from a heart space here, I don't know, like you feel like it would hurt. But 3 of Cups could be third party, but I feel like what? Like maybe you feel like you would be left in a third party, or what if this person were to leave you in a third party, or maybe you feel torn between giving your love to someone here because you can't really fully commit yourself to more than, or to one area. Maybe there's multiple people, multiple areas of life here that maybe you're committing yourself to. So you're trying to understand and get very clear here where you want to move towards. So I feel in the Erin term, well, I see 2 queens, so certainly could be same-sex type connection here. Okay. Again, crisscross energies if this sounds more like your person, but I feel like somebody here got maybe angry about your not being able to commit, not being able to move forward, not being able to give to them or prioritize them. So they might have pulled away, and here's the no contact. This is like somebody saying, if you cannot decide, then I'm no longer interested here. And could have been quite cold about it too, but I feel like this person feels as though it's just, but maybe you feel as though it was unjust how this person might have cut you out of their life. But I think as far as they see it, it's like they painfully feel like they need to choose to accept the truth here. And like you might have been really indecisive. And that's what caused a lot of the pain, is like, I think the truth of the matter is that you were unable to commit solely to them, decide on them. Like you never really decided on them. And maybe you weren't picking either which way, but they feel as though there was a need to choose. And maybe for them to choose your truth was very painful. Yeah, okay. So if this sounds like your connection, quite layered here, let's take a look at your person and their thoughts and their feelings currently, right here, right now, about you and this connection and this no contact situation. So Spirit, for pile number 2, your person, how are they thinking and feeling right here, right now, about pile number 2 and this no contact? How are they feeling and thinking about pile number 2? Queen of Pentacles. So we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, represented by the High Priestess, which is Pisces. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. We have that 3 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles coming out again in reverse. All right, so why is this Queen of Pentacles here? 9 of Cups in reverse. Why is the... That's interesting. The 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups in reverse came out for pile 1. You might be drawn to that pile for a reason. Why is this 9 of Pentacles here? 3 of Pentacles. Wasn't that the 3 of Pentacles? Oh, sorry, this is the 3 of Swords. Okay, so we saw the 3 of Cups. We're seeing the 3 of Pentacles, and we're seeing the 3 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Cups here in reverse? Justice in reverse, which we were kind of seeing in that Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, okay. Why is this 3 of Pentacles here? We got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And finally, why is this Page of Pentacles in reverse? We have Judgment with the Devil there, which is Capricorn energy coming out again. And Pisces energy and Libra. And bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords. Okay, let's pull some oracles and then we'll get into... Okay, Okay, Spirit, clear and concise message here for pile number 2. Thank you so, so much. And thank you so much, pile number 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. It's this one. Movement. Make believe came out for pile number 1. Chaga, defense and balance, number 2. Okay, jumper, we have Mooncat. Mooncat, okay. Moon is divine feminine energy. We might have to read the Mooncat here because there might be something a little more significant in the message. But let me intuitively get into this and then we can see if Mooncat is relevant here. I'm just going over the energy. Give me a second. Okay, I'm not sure whose energy came through predominantly, but I'll just read to you what I'm seeing here. So I feel like intuitively there's an understanding and a knowing that somebody has to show up here in a practical way and put in energy and effort. Like there's an understanding and a knowing that this is what this connection kind of needed. But I feel like somebody was unable to make themselves available to this connection. So either they were in a third party, which is coming through quite strong here with all the 3s we were seeing here. So they were unable to kind of give to this connection or make themselves available, or single here. So they were kind of getting their fill while somebody maybe wasn't getting what they wanted here emotionally. And someone was getting everything, kind of like their cake and eat it too here. Overly the best of both worlds maybe. And it was just overindulging in something here that I think overdid it. But I feel like somebody not getting kind of what they wanted in either emotional realm or in a practical way here with the pentacles. And I feel like they took a beating here. I feel like almost 2 people feel as though there was a difficult situation here in which somebody couldn't move forward or be single. So it caused a lot of pain and heartache here and injustice in a situation. Because I think this person had to find a way to choose this connection and break free from a third party, or else they would only show up fragmented, unable to give. And I think that this might have been a very hard, painful lesson here. I feel like this person only had bits and pieces here to come forward with. And intuitively, they knew they had to be pretty solid and come here with an offering to choose this connection. But that might have required maybe a divorce, maybe having to do something here, like walk away from something here in order to free themselves up so that they could be able to cooperate and come together in this connection. But they were unable to leave a third party, or unable to, given a practical way, to choose and prioritize this connection. So how's this person feeling? I feel like they're getting enlightened, and they're seeing this clearly. They're seeing the pain that they caused here. I feel like this person is not communicating at all because it's painful here. And I feel like in order for things to move forward, if things were to move forward, if there was to be a breakthrough, there would have to be a lot of communication, a lot of clarity required, a lot of certainty, a lot of painful truths, and a lot of action that maybe would be very hurtful here. And I feel like your person, if this is who I'm reading here, is coming to this full awareness of how they were held back here. But I don't feel like this person feels as though they had a choice, is what I see here. Almost like they were forced into this situation that they're in. But intuitively, there was an understanding that there was something they were supposed to be doing here in this connection that they weren't able to do. So, this person is seeing this as if they want to move forward here in a practical way, which is the only way that this would get moving, is they're going to have to come forward with truth and action, but they're going to have to action almost everything kind of behind the scenes, like everything they're supposed to be doing here to right any wrongs and figure out kind of what's broken within them or what they're held back to, and clear that all up before they're able to accept the next stage in this connection. So there's a lot of review here and acceptance, and I feel like your person understands that they weren't able to walk away from something here that was keeping them kind of held back. And it could very well be in a practical way here, like dependent on where they live or who they live with, or a location of where they work might have kept you guys kind of apart. But they're kind of seeing why things didn't manifest, and now they're kind of it's like they're going to have to deal with some sort of heartbreak before they can come together and make things work. Otherwise, it'll just be fragmented and not work. It's like they have to resolve something here that is holding them back in this double energy that is not healthy. And I feel like this person, there is a recognition here that this person understands that it wasn't an ideal situation for you either. So, movement. Yeah, this is like this person has to do a lot here in order to line the ducks in a row if they want to have a chance here at this connection. So I don't feel like this person has yet fully understood how they're going to go about it, because I think they might be prolonging doing what they kind of have to do here, although there is an awareness about it and an understanding about it. But it's almost like this person wishes there was an easy way kind of to wave a magic wand and have things kind of change here in order for them to move. So this person is, yeah, it's like with defense and balance, like this person is trying to first, I feel, get into the type of energy here that will give them the proper balance. But I think this person, with this make-believe and the fact that we have the devil, I think this person might be looking at this as like logical steps here, like in order for them to do XYZ, like they have to gain some sort of a balance here. But I feel like they're prolonging something here, or they're telling themselves that the right thing to do something is to follow a certain movement or a certain path, that it would be the right thing to do here. But I think they're avoiding what needs to be done here, because I feel they are dependent. I feel they are dependent on their situation that they're choosing, although they're in their mind, I think they make believe they're kind of like saying like they're in the situation and they don't have a choice about it. So I feel like they're making some elaborate plan of action here that I don't think is really required. I think they just need to rip the Band-Aid off and accept the fact of the Three of Swords in order for them to move forward here. But I think they're unable to move forward because they're dependent on in a practical way here and something that is unbalanced. But I think they're in the process of seeing. But what they're seeing is the devil. Yeah, so that's it. It's like they're having this awareness and this enlightenment. It's like, yeah, now they're seeing a situation. But I think they're running with the situation idea here that it's the situation that is holding them back or unfair, and they have to work within the confines of that. But it's not really true. It's like, no, they have the power in their hands. They need to get stop being dependent on a situation that feels very imbalanced and unhealthy here, that they're kind of using as a crutch, I think, here in order to break free and choose this connection to invest here. Because I think that they'd have to experience the Three of Swords, which I don't feel this person really wants to. So they're kind of blocking their own manifestation here by choosing to see something as being the reason why they're held back, but it's kind of an illusion. Mooncat, let's see. Mooncat. What is this about? Well, the moon is all about illusions and their subconscious. And we are seeing the High Priestess here. And the cat is kind of finicky, doing whatever it wants to do. So why is the moon cat here? Moon... Is he here? Yeah. The moon cat's driven by curiosity and intuition, yes. If you align yourself to her, you will learn to grow your innate perception. Perception, that's exactly it. Their perception is a little fucked up here. Okay, invite her into your company, and if the mood takes her, she will show you alternate byways. Follow her padded footsteps and mimic her dancing amber eyes to understand what it is to be free. Her ways are enigmatic and unpredictable, yet far from irrational. Persona. Lithe and low, the cat slips soft-footedly down the old moon's ribbon-pale path. Her pupils expand, widening as the landscape's luminosity grows under a rising gold crescent. Her cousin Phoebe has gifted the cat the freedom to wander wild from dusk to dawn among the rocks and ghosts. Those who walk in moonlight are unrestricted by convention. They do not suffer obligation and are not constricted by any notion of a contrived formality. Instead, they choose their empire of shadows, where no cold-hearted human god demands servitude. The mooncat patrols all corners of the earth, from the abandoned labyrinths of Lima to the gates of Eden, and the palace at Versailles to the catacombs of Alexandria. Revered by the ancients for their independence, their names are inscribed in the libraries of man. From the sharp-witted Pangur Ban to the mercurial Minnalooshe, cats have listened to a different drum, a drumbeat that humans can hear only at a great distance. Well, it was an intense read. So, it's the exact energy I was getting from this whole reading. I think your person does have the freedom here to choose to do what they want. But look, like, this is all the options, all the choices, like having to choose wisely, the Seven of Cups. And I feel like your person is like, feels like they're having to choose whatever they're choosing here out of obligation here, although they don't have to choose what they're choosing, but they're almost like really defensive about it. Because I feel this person's dependent on something here that's not healthy, and they use it as a crutch. So their perception, it helps them to feel like this is why things aren't working out, this is why they can't move forward. But I feel they're getting their cake and eat it too. Like this wandering cat here has really the freedom, you know. But I feel your person is quite imbalanced, but I feel like there might be in a state of telling themselves one thing. So I'm going to pull another layer here. See how this person is feeling and thinking right now, and see what we see. What do we see? All right. So, Spirit, thank you so much for that message. For, oops, not ready yet. For pile number 2, what are their person's feelings and thoughts right now in this connection? What are pile number 2's person's thoughts and feelings in this connection? We see the Ace of Wands revealing itself. Let's see if it comes out. Okay, well, I'm taking these. We have Judgment in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse. There's that Ace of Wands we were seeing. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, why is Judgment in reverse here now? We have Temperance in reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Strength card. And I am going to put these like that. Death and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Pentacles, all about making a choice, a decision. And what's interesting here is in the Pentacles here, being about, okay, God, these are all jigglyed. Getting frustrated here. Okay. So in a Pentacle way, like Two of Pentacles is like this lopsidedness and need to get balanced. And we were seeing that with the Oracle card here, defense and balance. But this is represented by the Two of Swords, which is somebody not making a decision here, indecisive. But I feel like your person here, like we said, they're kind of believing that their choice and their indecision and their lack of balance here has to do with something kind of that's happening to them that's holding them back. But it's really them not seeing clearly here. Water emotions, the Moon's emotions, there's fear around having to see things for what they really are here in order to choose to get balanced. So now the Judgment is in reverse. So that's, you know, that's a need for us to really take a look at a situation here clearly in order for them to release some sort of devil energy. This is all about balance too. So there is an imbalance here in seeing things. And I think like this person is preventing a tower, because I think once they see things clearly for what they actually are, they're going to have to deal with what that is, which I think comes with a lot of Three of Swords like we were seeing. And then they're going to have to deal with kind of the karma, the situation here. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I mean, this is having to deal with negative karma, but look at like the Magician's kind of lackadaisical sitting on this wheel. It's like your person's taking their sweet time here because they know this tower is going to fall, which is prolonging there being an emotional new beginning here. I feel like through time, this person is going to reflect here on what an Ace of Cups looks like for them. What does commitment look like for them? I feel like this person is in some really heavy states of in denial here. The Four of Wands is commitment is coming together, but this is represented by the Four of Cups. It's like this person is not interested in pursuing something here because they're focused on something else that isn't quite working or bringing to them what they need. So there is no movement here. There's no forward progress. Yeah, and I feel in the interim, your energy is coming through as this Queen of Swords. Again, like I said, you can crisscross, and this Queen of Swords is bringing balance and justice and truth here to a situation. She's getting very clear that she needs to put an end, and this is most likely why this connection might have ended. I think your person is still in denial, still needing to deal with the tower. Maybe they haven't still fully accepted the fact that this is over. But I feel like you're looking at the ending here. And I think it's taking a lot of courage for you to move forward here. And a lot of strength for you to move forward here. And put an end to this situation. But I feel like you're also putting an end to... this is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So, I think there is an understanding here that unless your person was able to provide some sort of structure, some sort of stability, that there can't be a coming together, that there has to be a dissolving of this connection. For some of you guys, you could have been married to this person. I mean, the Four of Wands is a marriage card. The Ten of Pentacles is a family card. We were seeing justice. Justice represented here as well. This in reverse is like the ending here of a legacy and the courage to move out of a situation here where we might have been stuck. So could be your energy too. Like if you're in a this is coming through at the end. You guys are really testing my intuition these days. My goodness, this is so layered. So I feel like for some of you guys might be in some sort of I don't know, like a marriage or a commitment of sorts, like physically, but I feel like there's a lot of in denial here, that you feel you're stuck and unable to have some sort of a new beginning, emotional new beginning here. What I feel like you're intuitively understanding would be your emotional fulfillment. It's like you're telling yourself, well, this is how it's destined to be, and this is what's happening here. But I feel like you're bringing all sorts of imbalance to your life here. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, or Scorpio. Yeah, so Page of Wands. Communication, moving forward towards what we want. We saw the Ace of Wands here. It's like a martyr, or committing yourself to, now I'm saying you, this again, I was reading this as your person, committing themselves to a situation that they don't want to, by saying they have to do it this way. Because I think it would take this person to really look at themselves and do something here in order for them to move forward, which I think they're not prepared to do, because maybe they're stuck to their pentacles here. It's like, do they give up their practicality here and face a tower and have to go through all of this cycle, and they don't want to do this? So they cover this up with something like, okay, this other thing won't work here, or I can't move forward here because I'm kind of stuck to some situation here. There's the Devil. Yeah, this is exactly the energy of the reading. It's like they're held back here unhealthily in a situation that I don't think does it for them. And it's like they won't move forward here, like the Fool, to take a leap and a risk towards something they do want, that they passionately want. So they'll just kind of stay back here unhealthily, not seeing the truth for what it is, which doesn't allow them the freedom to move forward here. And we're seeing that cat. So I think this person does have more freedom to choose and to wander and to do what they need to do. But I don't think this person wants to accept that. There we have the Six of Pentacles. So it's interesting that the Pentacles are taking place of the Cups, because this would be the soulmate, you know, pulling at our heartstrings here. People in places of the past here, like our family members, but they're replaced by Pentacles. So it's like their family and their situation brings them a level of practicality that's holding them back. But emotionally, this person is not satisfied, not getting what they want, risking a soulmate type future potential happiness here by saying maybe they are with their soulmate or where they're supposed to be, but something doesn't feel right and something feels completely off here. And in the interim, I think you might be clearly seeing that there needs to be an acceptance. And I feel like you're putting an end to this situation, or at least you're getting certain that there is significant change needing to happen here, if there is any hope in hell that this is going to move forward. Like you're pretty clear about bringing balance to yourself. And I don't think this person is wanting to see the truth or accept the truth, because it would require them to transform and change in a very significant way and let go of some legacy, some pentacle stability here. That I think they don't want to admit to themselves maybe the full depths of what that would look like and what they'd have to experience here, and letting that go. So this is what your person's feeling, thinking. That was a very interesting one. I love you guys very much. Thank you for keeping me challenged. If you're drawn to another pile, because this might have sounded more like your person or you or vice versa, then you can go check that out. If not, I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. You picked the Universal Transparent Tarot. This is my first time using this, and I've had these for a very long, well, not very long, but I mean over a year, and I haven't used them because I don't like them very much, or at least I didn't know how to use them. So you're kind of my guinea pig experimental here, but I'm super excited to do what I'm about to do here. It's going to be completely different. This will also be completely different than the other 3 piles, because I'm going to do an energy check a little different. And the reading will be different. So I don't know why all of a sudden I got the urge to do this, but that could be significant here. Maybe there's big changes here in regards to what's going on in your connection. So let's pull an energy check here for you guys, so that pile number 3 knows that this is indeed their pile, before we get into your person's thoughts and feelings right here, right now, in this no contact, no communication situation. Let's see how you're feeling, or at least how you're perceiving this connection. Now, please keep in mind, energies could be of you and your person, so you might need to crisscross. So you might be tapping into your person's energy first, and then predominantly yours, vice versa. And you could very well resonate with another pile being more likely your person's energy. So this could be passing, present, future energies as well, because energy is not on a singular timeline here. So use your intuition over mine. We're going to ask Spirit for an energy check here for you. Thank you so much, Spirit. Clear and concise for pile 3. How will they know this is indeed their connection? And one more. Yeah, this way. This one. Okay. Well, hopefully we get enough here. If not, I might have to change it up, but we'll see. Okay, body 56, 23, wrinkled peach mushroom, unique. Wow. Okay, movement. This came out for pile 2. And we have here anima and animus. Ooh, which is all about masculine, feminine energy and balancing that from within. I don't see anything here about your person so much. Okay, but how you'll know this is your connection? Getting a few things. One, you might resonate with this connection as being your twin flame type connection that has led you into a path of ascension here. And what I mean by that is you understanding yourself a lot better. Oh, maybe I'm going to be banned. Understanding yourself better when it comes to balancing yourself, your masculine, your feminine energies, because you could have been imbalanced, more resonating in one type of an energy than another, which what this does is it limits us from our full potential. So for example, we could be, you know, a complete giver at the sacrifice of our own happiness here, or we could be in a masculine energy where we're blocking emotions or receptivity to love. So we could have been in this windy experience here that we've never experienced before here, spiritually, physically, emotionally. I think this connection is a lot different than maybe anything you've really experienced here, because it's more about yourself, coming into balance about yourself, requiring you to do something to heal yourself. So it might have started off as a connection, but I feel like it's now kind of you working on yourself. You getting balanced within yourself. And maybe you understanding that your person might be doing the same thing. And maybe I feel like you are kind of uncovering your gifts, your talents, your creative pursuits here, what you're really good at. You understanding that you're not just kind of a housing yourself. There's a spiritual side to you. There's this beautiful, magical energy here of what you're actually capable of doing is outside of this physical body, this 3D realm. So I feel like this connection's been very spiritual. I feel like maybe you're still connected to your person in a 5D spiritual way here. Although I don't feel like you're really putting in a whole lot of energy or effort towards the connection, more so trying to really figure out the right way to heal and bring the right sort of energy towards you. If anything, I feel like you're just working on ascension here. Even if that means parting from your person. With the anima and animus, it's like really developing any side of you that is imbalanced. Addressing any deep-rooted fears here, but really kind of seeing yourself for who you are and accepting yourself unconditionally. And I feel like maybe you've already learned to unconditionally love your person at some point, and now you're kind of focused on doing the same thing towards yourself in order for you to break free and ascend and be the highest, greatest version of yourself. Wow. Okay, so if this sounds like you, beautiful viewer, which I bet it sounds like a lot of you guys here, then let's take a look at how your person is thinking and feeling right here, right now, as you watch this video. Now, I'm using these, so what we're going to do is we're going to ask Spirit, I hope this works. Okay, we're going to ask Spirit for a clear and concise message in regards to pile number 3's person. How are they, how are they feeling currently? What are they thinking currently in this no contact situation? What are their feelings? What are their thoughts? Clear and concise for the greatest and highest good of pile number 3, Spirit. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. We'll do 8 cards. You can skip ahead if you want, because this might take a little bit. Okay. All right. This should be very interesting. Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Wow, okay. I'm feeling these ones here. All right. And last one. So, I'm getting from this whole process, maybe you took a chance, you took a risk here, you invested a lot of your dedication, concentration to see what would come here. And let's see what would come. All right, so I hope you guys can see this. You might want to make it full screen here. I'll do my best to communicate what I see. Oh, that's my phone. Interesting. Okay, just give me a second. Hi guys, sorry, I didn't want my answering machine to pick up. I think it was just some telemarketer there. nobody calls me on my landline. Okay. Yes, I have a landline because I'm old school. Okay, so what do we see? Okay, so Sun, 3 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 4 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles as the first card here. So how's your person thinking or feeling in this period of no contact? Your person is reflecting here about what their true happiness is here. I feel like your person, because we have the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, which could indicate third party, but I don't feel as though this is a third party in way of a person. I feel like your person is understanding everything available to them and where they've been investing, what they've been working on, what they actually want here. So I think your person is reflecting on whether they want to come forward with a reconciliation here and move forward in a way that allows them to work with you. Because I feel like this person with the 3 of Pentacles has an opportunity to help build and create something here with you. And I feel like they're they understand that there is this happiness, this joy, and this passion. I feel like your person is really attracted to you. And I feel like you and your person have a very good friendship here. I feel like your person is in a deep state of reflecting on the truths in this connection. And that there was a lot of pain here. And I think the pain was in how they were potentially either not working together here and building something, or they were moving very, very slowly, or something with what they were offering here. But they're reflecting on this, and they're getting very clear about whether they want to pursue a third or a reconciliation, or what sort of energy they want to invest in if there is a third party energy here going on in their life. So it could be anything, could be work, whatever, it could be friend circle here, but I feel like your person is trying to get very clear and certain what they want to move towards. But I feel like they're really contemplating this sort of a reconciliation. Now, that is clarified here by these cards. So we have the Lovers, the 5 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So what does that tell me? There's that choice again. It's like choice, choice. Looking back in regret here, that I feel like your person might have not have chose you. They might have chose the third party. Okay, again, like I said, energetically, and for some of you guys, it could be another person, but I feel like they chose where they were investing their time, who they were working with. So now they're reflecting here that the choice was always theirs, that there's the Lovers here, something destined about this, that they needed to choose what they wanted here, but they're looking back in regret at kind of what they lost. And I feel there's a lot of anxiety here. So I feel like your person was unable to let go and move forward here with a Pentacle, like actually pursue this. So I feel like this never really got off the ground. I mean, Ace of Wands is all about our inspiration, our passion, wanting to, you know, move towards our passions. And the Page of Pentacles is that seed, that opportunity to plant for the future, but your person was held back. Was maybe playing it safe, was maybe kind of like, okay, I'm used to my friend group. I'm used to my doing things how I do here. So they were not letting go or moving forward. I also feel like your person is unable to let go of this connection. And I feel like your person is having a very difficult time here with the 9 of Swords, understanding that there was something here destined with the Lovers that they can't let go of. And they're feeling really bad about this. It's like, how do I come forward here and choose this path now? Because I feel like something's ruined here, or I've ruined something here. Hierophant, Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands, 5 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. So we have, well, let's see, we have Leo energy here. We have Gemini energy here. We have Taurus energy here, and we have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus here. So I think your person, yeah, here with the Five of Swords, was probably pretty self-sabotaging here, because I feel like they weren't committing themselves here to a higher understanding of what this connection is. And I feel like they had a very hard time prioritizing this connection. Okay. I feel like your person is understanding that there was a need to commit here, and that they were showing up here as this Five of Swords, which I feel like this person, with this Ace of Cups, is all about a new beginning, an emotional new beginning. I feel like your person feels like in order for them to have an emotional new beginning here, there's something about being heavily burdened by a commitment, because the King of Pentacles is one of the most stable kings here when it comes to providing commitment and long-term stability. Same with this Hierophant. It's like higher level commitments here. There's something that may burden this person in regards to extending an emotional cup, because I feel like this person feels if they were to extend an emotional cup of love, they would have to also provide some sort of stability and commitment, which I think they're going back and forth about. And I think this is how this person self-sabotages, because I feel like your person might not know or feel ready or understand what this commitment is about. Moon, Four of Cups, Three of Wands, Eight of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So, the Eight of Swords and the Moon, this is being held back by fears, unknowns, maybe even external to us, limiting us from moving forward, so we don't take the cup. We don't take the cup that's being offered, or we don't extend the cup because of the unknown or the fear. So we're left out in the cold. Although the Three of Wands is facing our future, waiting for our ships to come in. So I feel like maybe you guys have been waiting here for this person to see something here that they were unable to see, but they felt very held back here by not knowing where it would lead them, maybe not knowing where this commitment would lead them so much. Page of Cups is all about apologies and opening our heart space here. So I feel like your person's looking right now. I feel like they're looking at what kind of has transpired here, that there was a lot of unknowns, and in order for them to move forward here, there has to be some sort of apology or opening of the heart space here, which in the past I feel they were unable to do because they were looking at what wasn't working, what they did not want, or the limitation here, that the bad side or the construct here that was limiting them from investing. But I think they are experiencing this Five of Pentacles because of the fact that, I mean, you're in a no contact here, so you could have very well not be around this person anymore. So they're contemplating on, how do I now go about getting what I want here when there's so many things unclear? How would I apologize here? How would I just open my heart space up here? Like, I have to lay the groundwork here, but all the groundwork that has been laid to this point has been uncertainty, unclear, me being maybe even rejecting, looking at what wasn't working, being held back and restricted by my thoughts. But all this did was leave us both out in the cold. So there's kind of like a gap between what was and like what would be or what can be. So how are they feeling? Well, we see Judgment, we see the Six of Cups, we see the Seven of Wands, Three of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I see here a realization, an epiphany, an understanding here that there's a soulmate in the soul tie. And I feel like your person is not wanting to back down here. I don't feel like your person wants to back down here, although I do feel your person is coming into an understanding of there being a lot of heartbreak in this separation, being parted from their soulmate person here because they were quite defensive here. But I feel like you're coming through as this Queen of Wands. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I feel like you're trying to manifest for yourself like love, like true love here, like an innocent type love. And I feel like you're standing your ground here. So you could be quite defensive against this person because they've caused a lot of heartache. And you're coming into some awareness here as well, that despite this person maybe being some sort of soulmate or having a soul tie, it's like you shouldn't have to keep fighting here. So I feel like you're embodying this beautiful Queen of Wands. This is a beautiful energy, someone who is manifesting towards them, because I feel like you've put in a lot of effort, and the effort you put in this connection resulted in heartache. So now you're wanting to put in effort in yourself. And I feel like you're really in the mood of protecting your own energy here, because I feel like you're exhausted here from dealing with a situation that only resulted in this Three of Swords. So both of you guys are coming into some awareness here during this period of no contact. Now for this one, we have the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. So we saw the King of Pentacles. Now we're seeing the Queen of Pentacles. Could be counterparts here. Okay, so I feel like your person is coming through as this Emperor. So we have Aries energy, and then we also have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn coming through. But I feel like your person is having to really get into their divine masculine type energy here. And what this means is recognizing here what it is that you were able to bring to this person as their counterpart, as this Queen of Pentacles, who is somebody who is caring, compassionate, capable. Okay, but I feel like what this would require is your person to actually see what's not working emotionally for them. Being in that Four of Cups energy was not working for this connection. Okay, because I feel like your person is really needing to, like, they're conflicted here about, like, how do I walk away from what's not serving me here, you know, because what's happening is they're having to come to terms with this Ten of Swords, which is the ending, and having to walk away, but they're conflicted. It's like, well, I don't want to walk away from this situation, but I have to walk away from what wasn't working here. And I'm going to have to bring in this type of a balance here with this Six of Pentacles. Have to show up energetically and invest here, although it's over. So I feel like your person's conflicted. Again, there's that gap. It's like if your person walked away from this connection, it's like they're conflicted because it's like, well, it's over. How can I just start investing here? Like, how can I get empowered to do this? How can I take control of a situation here? And I feel like your person feels like there might be competition here as well. And if you walked away, certainly they feel like you've walked away to go potentially be with someone who is going to be able to bring you balance, somebody who is capable of bringing you stability, somebody who is capable of showing up in a practical way. And this is why you've ended it here and you're no longer interested here. And like this person could have very well breadcrumbed you in such a way that led to an ending. Okay, so I feel like your person is conflicted here in what it is that they're supposed to be doing here in order to gain your attention again. Like they'd have to go into battle here. Yeah, so how are they feeling? Let's see, and what are they thinking? Well, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and here we have the Knight of Wands. Destiny, good fortune, things moving in the right direction, divine timing for a Two of Cups, balance, being victorious. Okay, this is like being victorious and bringing balance is kind of what I feel your person feels is destined for them. A new beginning has to happen in either way, in truth and in a practical way, in an offering here of something stable that can ground this connection. So I feel like your person is encompassing this Knight of Wands energy, a doer energy, wanting to pursue here a new beginning in both realms, well, in all three realms, the Wands, the Swords, and the Pentacles, in order to bring balance in an emotional way, because we see Cups here as well, which is a balance, give and take. Okay, so in order to be victorious, they're like, I have to move forward. I have to move forward to be victorious here and focus on truth, focus on a new beginning here and offering the truth, communicating the truth, because Swords all about communication, and offering something that is worth having here with this Pentacle. that can grow into something that is stable, because there's something here about me having to give and take with my person, being my destined person here. I think this person still has a little bit of an ego as well here with the Six of Wands and this Knight of Wands energy, but I think this person doesn't want to repeat a cycle. Although I feel your person might be coming in to repeat a cycle, because we have a new beginning again and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So they might be coming in hot and heavy here, wanting a new beginning to share again this give and take and being successful in this. But it's like, is this just repeating another cycle here with this person? Potentially. Yeah, look. Final card here, we have the Tower, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. What a way to end. Tower, a realization of a truth. Collapsing here. I feel like your person wants to come in. They want a new beginning. They want to have a give and take here. They want to be victorious in winning you, but I feel like ego is definitely in play here, but it's repeating a cycle. They need the Tower to fall, and the Tower is accepting the truth here. Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. Like, this could be twin flame, right? With the Four of Wands here. That's the 11-11 card. And the Ten of Cups. This is like an idolized type connection here. Full potential here between two people. This is union. This is marriage. This is coming together. And I feel like your person is really needing to step out of a Knight of Wands energy into more of a King of Wands type energy, and actually look at moving away from this Nine of Pentacles type energy, where I feel your person is kind of more wanting to be kind of in this single type energy. Or yeah, it's like when it comes to this connection, I feel like your person might have been very coming in, offering you, you know, the Ace of Swords and then the Ace of Pentacles. But then I feel like it could very well have then petered out here and fizzled out, because we're seeing the breadcrumb card here with the Six of Pentacles, which I feel results in them kind of going back to maybe being single, or them kind of doing whatever makes them happy here. Because the King of Wands too could certainly be a little bit of a selfish type king and bringing in what he wants. So I feel like this is Spirit saying your person's going to have to move away here with the Six of Wands, sorry, Six of Swords, from any sort of mindset here that was keeping them in a loop. And the only way to do this is to accept some sort of truth here with the Tower. If they want to have a union here, if they want to actually partake in something that, you know, could be divine, could be blissful, could be something that is worth having here. And I feel like your energy is coming to terms with the fact that this might not be the way you envisioned it being here with your person. And I feel like you're moving further away mentally here, learning to love yourself, learning to stand on your own here. And I feel your person is certainly looking at you as someone who is capable of being on your own, standing on your own, giving yourself the independence and the pentacles that you deserve. I feel like you have moved away, but I feel like the Tower here is the fact that we've left potential here on the table to come together because of the fact that you guys were just not on the same page. Well, let's pull some oracles and see a little bit more in regards to how this person is feeling right here, right now. Kind of gave the background. So how is pile number 3's person feeling right now in this connection, Spirit? We'll pull 2 of each. Truth and healing. Okay, that's good to see. I feel like both of you guys are healing through this, seeing the truth here. And we do see Judgment, which is all about truth. We have Inside Looking Out. A lot of reflecting. That's that Four of Swords. Good things. 11 coming out again. 11, 11. Yeah. There's a need to act in truth here, but I feel like the 10 of Cups and that 4 of Pentacles, there's only a certain duration here before, I mean, good things start to rot here, because I feel like there's a need to recognize what they have here. Tremolo with yin. And we have parrot, wax cap with isolation. That's that inside looking out. Isolation. What is this one? This is sage. It's kind of giving me hermit energy. That's like going within. And we have lion, courage, strength, ego. Okay. What's going on right now? You and your person, I feel, are kind of mirroring each other here. I think there's definitely seeing this connection from both of your guys' perspective here. I feel as though your person is still doing a lot of shadow work here when it comes to having to recognize their involvement here, where they can show courage, where they can be maybe stuck in ego, having to be really honest here, having to balance their masculine, feminine energies in order for them to be more receptive to giving and receiving love, and when to know when to take action here. When to know when they're being selfish, or I feel like your person could have been a little bit of a, I don't know, I'm getting kind of trickster energy here, a little bit manipulative in getting what they want or their way, which I think resulted in an ending here. And it resulted in both of you guys kind of being isolated from each other. Although I don't feel you feel so isolated, but I do feel there's an isolation here. Definitely, I mean, no contact, isolation. Your person feels removed from you and your love. So it's like they can only see you from afar here. And they can only see what they wish things could be, you know. And I feel like you as well could see a potential here, what could have been. Could have been good things. It could still be good things here, although I feel like you guys are watching a good thing kind of wither away. Because of someone's maybe ego getting in the way, or inability to really have some inner reflection, or being stuck in some sort of trickster energy, or getting their way. So I feel like both of you guys are dealing with recognizing truths here about the situation, getting honest, really reviewing your own accountability in this connection for what it is, and what the truth of this connection could be here, which it feels bringing a lot of healing here, which is what these connections are all about. Healing ourselves, healing our core wounds, healing our heart space. So I do feel there is, well, there's lots of pain here and being isolated from your person and distant, feeling like you're in the outs, but there is some truth that comes with seeing the truth for what it is. Yeah, so I don't think this connection is over, to be honest with you, but I feel like maybe this person, what I'm feeling as Divine Masculine, might be a little bit too in their ego in order to step forward. So there needs to be more reflection here, and accountability for their own involvement and how they showed up here, which has resulted in them being isolated from this connection. So you could have very well abandoned this person, or they could have abandoned you and you just did not want to repeat a cycle here. So now they're feeling isolated by their own actions. All right, so this is what I see here for you guys, pile number 3. I hope this helped, and I had fun reading these transparent cards. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Let me know in the comments how you like this reading, and I will see you soon. Bye.